Hello everyone, this is Mr. Jackson. We're looking at homework for Tuesday, October 23rd, 2012 for math. And the first thing we need to do is what? Make sure our name and date is in all the appropriate places on both sides of the paper before we start. That way you don't lose any credit for not putting your name or date. And more importantly, if you lose your paper, we will know whose it is. So we're going to concentrate on number 1. It has 2 parts. And before we read those parts, we're going to look and ask yourself, what do you see here? It looks like a rectangle. But what else do you see? You see 11 inches and you see 9 inches. So what's the unit? Inches. How long is this rectangle? 11 inches. How wide is this rectangle? 9 inches. So the length of this rectangle is 11 inches. And the width of this rectangle is 9 inches. Length is how long something is. Width is how wide something is. So the length is 11 inches and the width is 9 inches. Now what's also important is you have a side over here and you have a side down here. They don't have numbers on them. But if you look, this side is the same length as this side. So if this side is 11 inches, then this side down here must be 11 inches. And if this side is 9 inches and this side is the same length as this one, it must be 9 inches also. So I find it very important to go ahead and label the lengths of all my sides before I start working. First question, what is the perimeter of this rectangle? And we all know perimeter is the distance around something. And how do you find perimeter? You add the lengths of all the sides. So now you know what this length is and this length. 11 inches, 9 inches, 11 inches, 9 inches. How many sides do we have? 4. If we're supposed to add all the sides, we need to be adding 4 sides. Start with the smallest place value, which is the 1's place. 9 plus 1 is 10. 10 plus 1 is 11. And 11 plus 9 is 20. So we will put a 0. We will carry our 2. 2 tens plus 1 10 is 3 tens. And 3 tens plus 1 10 is 4 tens. And now we need our unit, 40 inches. Perimeter is always measured in basic units. So the perimeter of this rectangle is 40 inches. Simple addition, huh? In math, you only add, subtract, multiply, divide, or identify. So it's very, very simple and it's very, very fun. Next question, what is the area of this rectangle? Area is the amount of space that's covered, not what's on the inside of the rectangle. Because when you talk about inside, you talk about volume, okay? But when you talk about area, that's the amount of space that's covered. If this was a living room floor and you want to know how much carpet you needed to cover it, you would need to know the area of the living room floor. Now, for rectangles and squares, if you want to find area, you would need to multiply length times width to get area. In math, a lowercase l is for length, a lowercase w is for width, and a capital A is for area. Remember that when we start our algebra. Alright, so we should know what the length is. It's 11 inches times what? The width. And the width is 9 inches. Remember, when we ask for area, it's not basic units anymore like inches. It's going to be square inches, because they're asking how many squares that are 1 inch long or 1 inch wide can fill this entire rectangle. Now the good news is, from your fact families, you know that 11 times 9 is what? 99. But I don't want you to put 99 inches. When they ask for area, you must use square inches. So, what's the area of this rectangle? 99 square inches. What's the perimeter of this rectangle? 40 inches. How do you find perimeter? You add all the sides. Well, how many sides does it have? 4. How do you find area for a rectangle or a square? You multiply length times width. What's the length? 11 inches. What's the width? 9 inches. What is perimeter? The distance around something. What is area? The amount of space that's covered. Alright, if you have any questions or concerns, please email me at ClassJump. Thank you.